Let's take a look at some furious attacks from the art of Muay Thai. Right from the opening moments, both Prajanchai and Sam A entered the ring with caution. Neither rushed in. Instead, they tested each other's reflexes with sharp body kicks. Step by step, neither fighter backed down, and then came the quick punches. A tense chess match unfolded, with each strike calculated to perfection. Prajanchai skillfully evaded attacks, and Sam A was no less impressive. Both fighters quietly probed for each other's weaknesses, but who would be the first to break the deadlock? And just as the match was hanging in the balance, Prajanchai suddenly landed a powerful punch to Sam A's face. A clean strike that left his opponent staggering. Sam A reacted immediately, but the punch had shifted the momentum. His expression showed signs of being shaken. Prajanchai had broken through and now looked to seize control of the fight. The tide had turned. Sam A was pushed against the ropes with nowhere to go. Prajanchai didn't let up. He charged forward with a barrage of strikes, one punch, then another. Sam A couldn't defend. Prajanchai's blows came like lightning, trapping him, and boom! A decisive punch. Sam A collapsed to the canvas. Knockout! The crowd erupted with cheers. Prajanchai had pulled off something spectacular. Prajanchai climbed the podium to receive his prestigious award, a moment to remember. The match kicked off with intensity from both fighters. Nico Carillo immediately took control, launching strong, aggressive attacks. Nong-O was pressured, and then, an unexpected moment, Nico Carillo caught Nong-O's leg, putting him in a tough spot. The entire arena held its breath. Nico was dominating early. Could Nong-O escape this position? The fight remained tense, and in the following minutes, Nico Carillo gained the upper hand. With his reach advantage, he unleashed sharp, rapid punches. The audience was on edge as each of Carillo's punches visibly shook his opponent. The atmosphere in the ring felt compressed as Carillo launched punch after punch. One strike, then another.
And right now, it is imperative that Nico goes southpaw. And he's still going after the rear leg as he lands a big right hand. Carillo can't even put hardly any weight on the leg. Oh my gosh, he still gets through the punch. But it's unbelievable how fast Nong-O has hurt that thing.
The opponent began to retreat, unable to withstand Carillo's precise pressure. Each punch cut through the defense like a blade. And then came the decisive blow. The opponent fell to the canvas. Carillo had secured a knockout with a sharp and relentless assault, a stunning win where he completely controlled the match.
1 minute and 28 seconds in the second round for your winner by way of knockout, Nico Carillo.
The bout began in a tense atmosphere, but from the opening seconds, Yao Pui proved he was different. He charged in at lightning speed, giving his opponent no time to breathe. Amy Pirnie couldn't keep up with Yao Pui's pace. His punches came down like hammers, left, right, each one precise and powerful with no mercy.
Yao immediately starting to put it on. Yu is doing good inside that clinch in those boxing exchanges. That's that Hong Kong style she was talking about there. Boxing and the clinch. And she is doing it, putting a beating on the star. Oh, short range elbow as she frames off. Start trying to put her in the knee shield.
Yao Pui took full control, unleashing relentless combinations, left, right, then left again, with no pause. Amy Pirnie was cornered and unable to respond, struggling to stay upright as Yao Pui continued his onslaught. Yao Pui's pounding punches left his opponent reeling, each blow shaking Amy Pirnie to the core. There was no hope left as the barrage continued. It was clear. Yao Pui was dismantling his opponent. And finally, a powerful punch dropped Amy Pirnie to the canvas. KO! The fight ended in chaos for the opponent, and Yao Pui cemented his absolute dominance.
During the pandemic, she just said she worked hard on her conditioning, her accuracy, her volume, and it is all coming true. Right now, as Yao Pui's inside that clinch, good elbow landed, but skipping in with a superwoman punch. Looking spectacular in those boxing ranges. She likes that clinch too.
The crowd erupted in awe, a flawless and convincing victory by Yao Pui.
Thai super bantamweight world champions throw down in the circle. Look out for the liver shot off the left.
The bell rang and the fight began. Joseph Lasiri immediately lunged forward, grabbing his opponent's leg, but nothing significant happened. Both fighters kept moving, cautiously studying each other.
Left hand of Acai. You can see him looking for that left hook. I like that weapon of choice because he's also kind of reaching out there with it. You can see how it's kind of his lead.
But just moments later, Asahi Shinagawa suddenly grabbed Joseph Lasiri's head and delivered a beautiful takedown. Joseph was floored, but he quickly stood back up and resumed the fight.
Goes in the circle, he ducked there from the Japanese actor. Perfectly legal under Muay Thai rules, wouldn't be under kickboxing rules. Looking for the inside leg, Lasiri. Oh, he's been an orthodox.
It felt like a storm was coming.
Reaching that rear hand.
Joseph Lasiri began throwing rapid punches, pushing Asahi Shinagawa into full defense. One punch, then another. Each strike was powerful, precise, and impossible to dodge.
Seems to take him like a fish.
Beautiful time. Good tight edge locked on for a moment there from Lasiri. Gets off the left knee, right knee from Shinagawa. Tall refereeing, I feel, from Olivia Cost there to let the grapple go a little longer. This is Muay Thai. There's the tipping liver shot, then the hook to the head from Shinagawa. That lead hand is threatening already, Dragon.
Yeah, the series got to be very careful with his right side. Like he's got to protect his body with the elbow. And
Despite his efforts, Asahi Shinagawa couldn't withstand Lasiri's power. And then, a finishing blow, Asahi collapsed. He sat stunned, unable to believe what had happened.
he just continues to march forward in each shot. He's dominant inside the clinch. Good distance management from Acai to avoid that elbow.
Lasiri
Joseph Lasiri stood firm in the ring, raising his hand to the sky, celebrating an emotional win. A convincing victory that showcased his strength.
Contest after 2 minutes and 5 seconds in the first round. For your winner, by way of knockout, Joseph Lasiri.
The match began with a respectful exchange between two elite fighters. Yodsanklai and Regis, both renowned in the fight world, shook hands and exchanged determined glances. They both knew this battle would be a true test, but also a chance to prove themselves. As the fight officially started, both Yodsanklai and Regis displayed their elite Muay Thai skills. The fighters were cautious, trading sharp round and diagonal kicks, the hallmark of Muay Thai, powerful, accurate, and strategic.
He's got to be circling. In addition to the big left roundhouse kick, it's that straight left cross of the southpaw Yodsanklai. He's put the lights out on so many opponents. Undefeated in the last 7 years. And he cracks away to the ribs of the Aussie. And he goes to the head.
Each kick was precise and calculated, keeping their opponent on edge. Both fighters remained poised, searching for any weakness. It was a tense match where every strike had weight, and it promised to be thrilling.
It's 3 by 3. The action is intense. The pace seems to be as well. Tries to thread the lead hand there. Does the Aussie. Misses with those kicks. A little bit of the capoeira style is there.
And then things heated up. Yodsanklai and Regis exchanged fierce blows. Yodsanklai landed a roundhouse kick, and Regis responded with a powerful punch. Neither was backing down.
You feel that a win here over Regis tonight could set up a showdown of all showdowns against Giorgio Petrosian. It's
Yodsanklai rushed in with a right hand, but Regis countered immediately. They both knew that only aggressive offense would gain them the advantage. Every second was filled with drama and intensity.
Yodsanklai goes high with the kick. Cracks away to the upper right ribcage to Yod. And there's the stiff jab.
Yodsanklai accelerated. He charged in with a flurry, a left punch, a right punch, and kept going. No room for his opponent to breathe. Then, a thunderous hook to the jaw.
Yodsanklai's ribcage. Yodsanklai stalking in the bright pink trunks.
Regis collapsed to the canvas, unable to stand. The match ended in admiration from the crowd.
And down goes Regis. And your score and folks, wherever you're watching it live in overlap.
The match started under intense pressure. Both Todd and Ekaterina Vandaryeva were cautious early on, circling each other and carefully probing for openings. Every movement was calculated, neither willing to take risks.
Just pouring with that lead hand to set the right hand for the right roundhouse kick. It's the right roundhouse kick for the lead leg of Vandaryeva. Vandaryeva stepped forward, didn't commit, however. Push to the inside leg, takes one to the outside leg around that.
Both fighters threw feints, forcing each other to stay alert. Their punches and kicks rarely landed cleanly, but they created a highly tense atmosphere. Each step showed clear tactical intent as both maintained their positions.
6 years. Applying her trade as a professional Muay Thai combatant around the world at the very highest level. IFMA 2009 gold medalist, 2010 WKN world champion.
Combination of film by Janet. You can see a little bit of damage on the left side of her ear there. I think she got clipped by Vandaryeva. She was doing that exchange.
Nice knee on the inside of the left leg here from Janet Todd. They tango, center of the circle. Referee Ona.
Then, at the end of round 2, a game-changing moment. Janet Todd landed a devastating head kick, lightning fast and razor sharp. Vandaryeva was dazed, sitting stunned on the canvas, unable to continue. Janet Todd had secured a decisive victory.
One Super Series. We are seeing a very high-level Muay Thai contest at the moment. Lots of leg kicks there from Vandaryeva.
Tighter technique. Lands shots right up the middle, just like
The arena erupted with surprise and admiration. A stunning win for Janet Todd. The fight kicked off with a brilliant showcase of Muay Thai technique. Both Shadow and Hassan Vandaryeva used powerful and refined strikes, kicks, punches, and knees that demonstrated the elegance and force of Muay Thai. Their attacks were relentless and sharp, captivating the audience. But Shadow didn't just defend. He began cornering his opponent, leaving Hassan no space to counter. Step by step, strike by strike, Shadow forced his opponent into a tighter position. And then, a burst of action. Shadow charged forward, unleashing a rapid-fire combination, cornering Hassan. The final punch, a perfect knockout. Hassan couldn't stand, collapsing in the ring.
Shadow looking for the leg kick. That was a beautifully timed sweep. That right there is Namsakoi written all over it. Ooh, going to the body for Shadow. Punch out the jab. Trying to back it from Vandaryeva. Vandaryeva his way out of the corner with a big right hand and back into the clinch.
The crowd roared in excitement. Shadow had claimed a dominant and convincing win, proving his superiority in today's battle. Hit like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on more epic moments, and share this video with your friends to enjoy together.